Hey guys, welcome to episode 5, is it? Yeah, of the Afghan
Don't
answer.
look at me like that. How am I meant to know?
Well, we're both in this together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just me doing all the heavy lifting, and we are joined by a second guest.
Yeah, our childhood companion, our compadre.
Yes, you could say.
Aw.
Borderline relative. That
Yes,
it is.
and also
Pretty
took
much.
part of Glamour.
yeah.
Max.
Max Mafuzala.
Hey! It's finally happening.
How you doing, man?
I
How you
can't believe I'm in such shock.
What?
Literally was like hello, and I'm like
Hello?
There's a man on the end. Where's Max?
He has become a man.
What? Does the voice not match the way I look now?
I don't know. Well, actually, I think you showed a picture. You look pretty much well, you don't look the same actually. You look a lot older, but I wasn't expecting
see
this.
it-
Your
it-
voice.
It's because of the facial hair. That's the
Yeah,
main
yeah.
reason I look older.
You both are really hairy now. What's happening?
Obviously, it's been a while.
And your
since...
hair's become darker, Max. I remember you had lighter hair.
Exactly.
when
It's
you
been a
were
while
younger.
since you.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
But he was, no, he had brown hair, but it was like I don't know.
a lot of life has been lost. That's why.
Wait,
Like the
wait,
soul.
what?
Died.
That's very morbid. Oh,
I
God.
mean, yeah.
Well, I've got a list of topics.
Wow, someone came prepared. Okay.
Well, what
I like
you...
that. I like that effort into the video.
Exactly.
It's just some scribbles. Sleepy.
Oh my.
What?
So, yeah,
Birth-
childhood.
You bringing up your birthday in this? How sad. How
Oh.
lame.
Oh my
How
God.
lame.
It's tomorrow, isn't it?
It's tomorrow.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
relevant.
He's gonna be 18. He's
I
going
mean,
adult.
I promised to send Sid something very special, but
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
yeah. Until then, I'm not gonna say anything else about it. Just
Yeah,
Right.
you know, expect
Say
anything.
Let's just
That's
say
what I'm gonna
some
say.
view it as special. Some people
Yeah.
as weird.
Basically, don't share it with anyone else. That's what I'm gonna say.
Personal.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh
one.
god.
So yeah.
I can't believe you're gonna be 18 tomorrow. That makes me feel sick.
Well, forget about. Forget about.
Why?
Let's look at. Yeah. What do you wait? What's that make
You
you feel
just
sick?
I remember you as the little annoying, kid, and it's like now you're
Well, let's
applying
let's
to
let's
uni.
I mean,
transport. Back
The
to
only
memory
thing
lane.
about his age is just a number. He's still that little annoying kid, to be honest.
Still-
Well, let's
Yeah.
transport our way back to memory lane. What was happening back in
Oh.
the day?
Back in the day.
Last time you saw each other,
Oh,
you
It
two.
was years ago.
You two.
Bro, oh my. I was a midget, man. I was
Yeah,
short.
you both were very petite. That was back when I was taller
You
than
were a
you
midget.
guys.
What are you on about?
You both was up to my shoulder back then. The last time we saw Max, he was literally actually probably was eye level. I remember.
Was I?
You guys were like very much near my
I
height.
swear you haven't grown, Gazelle. Like,
No, I haven't grown since.
You look the same.
If
man.
you're wondering, Max, what have I turned into? I'm just exactly the same. A
I mean,
being that just exists.
could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I've changed. I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't notice, Sid.
Yeah, oh, would I not? Because I'm like.
Yeah, family members wouldn't notice though, because they see you every day. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you might be like, "Who
That's
is
true,
it?"
that's
No, you
true.
wouldn't be like, "Who?"
Is that-
You'd just be like, "Oh, Gazelle, you're still."
Yeah,
you."
like yeah.
But it's just a long running joke. It's just like you're still skinny and stuff.
Skinny legend. Oh my god.
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you play Xbox.
Everyone
back in
keeps
the day.
saying that, and I
What?
feel like they're gonna jinx it. And one day you
Jinx
guys
what?
are gonna blink, and I'm just gonna become this completely different human.
That's what I'm
being.
hoping for.
Like
Gang.
I'm just gonna turn into my dad,
Gang.
but like just a female version.
Oh
like,
my, what with the beard and everything?
What, like,
You're gonna grow out your facial hair?
Grow out my facial hair. Absolutely. I don't have any. What are you talking
yeah,
about? There's
well,
no such
well,
thing.
use the Instagram filter like you did.
Oh yeah.
What filter?
You know, the filter where you make yourself look like a
Oh,
middle-aged man.
that was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie,
That's
that's
really
literally every woman on the planet.
Every woman.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
like,
Is
no
it looks
one's,
like a
no one's
middle-aged man
getting
in
their
the top?
hair done. No one's doing. Well, that's an exaggeration, but because
Yeah.
even guys, to be honest, like you can't really get haircuts and stuff. You have to do it at home now.
I'm just not getting a haircut. I do not trust anyone else except for my barber with my hair.
Oh, that's
Your dad
good.
just comes in like
Yeah,
scissors out.
yeah. just-
Nah, it wouldn't be my dad. It would be my mom. She just comes
Oh,
with a
yeah.
knife.
Oh,
You
I feel
know,
like your
use a.
mum's very- How is your mum?
I mean, she's
Katarina. Oh,
she's still mentally strong, but she's
Yeah.
kind of been a bit sick recently.
oh no.
Hopefully
She's got a
she
few
gets-
health problems, but obviously, just hope for the best for her. Really, that's all I can
Yeah, of
do
do what I can.
Hello, we say hi.
Yes.
Oh.
Then check out the podcast as well. That'll help.
Yeah,
I
of course.
remember your mum was very iconic. She would be. I don't know what. I don't really like when it came to like because obviously your mum's Russian.
Right.
Like it was just. I just knew everything she was saying just because every time I didn't know how to explain it, but I knew,
Elaborate, please.
like your the way your mom spoke, I was like, I knew she was talking about it. I knew she was like whatever gossip her and my
But you
mom
didn't
were talking about.
understand fully.
Oh, when she was talking in Russian.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was little, I used to be like, "This is so weird." I knew when she was telling you guys off. That was she'd
Oh,
be like,
yeah.
"This and that."
Oh my, those words.
Okay.
They bring back horrible nightmares.
She was
Me and my
just like,
brother, man.
and then 3 seconds later, she'd be like, "Absolutely, like totally fine." And I'm like, "How do you flip from that?"
Yeah, that's what you gotta do when you're a parent.
Yeah.
That's the Russian heritage, you know, man.
It really is.
Yeah.
Bipolar.
Oh, well, you've got, and your dad's Afghan as well. That's like 2 extremes.
I know. Oh my.
One roof.
I'm just a hybrid of extremes. I am.
For sure.
Oh,
Oh god.
Playing Xbox back in the day, you remember?
Oh yeah,
Xbox.
Plants vs Zombies. You remember that?
You just
I
love
thought, didn't we play that on the computer? I
We
thought that was
did.
on the computer.
I think it was
You
know.
got it. Your Xbox you on the computer.
Oh, on my Xbox.
it's different
'cause
one. Different
I
one.
remember whenever I came around your house, we used to play
Exactly.
Wii and like
Wii.
films on the PC. The
I
Wii was such
The
an
Wii
old.
was
Yeah, you
quite
never
fun.
played on the Wii in Max's house. It was me and Max, and then mostly you and Xbox.
Yeah.
When you came.
I was an Xbox kid. I remember there was that King Kong game we always used to
What was that
play.
Oh, which one was? Is that the one where you can play as King Kong himself?
I think so. And I
That
just
was a PlayStation 2 game, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, the one in your mom's room.
Yeah, yeah. That was that old game.
But
We
so-
would be like, your room would be like a cave. We'd purposely make it dark. We'd be sitting there. It
I
was
mean-
just the screen was glowing, and our parents were like, "What are you guys doing? It's like a beautiful day outside." We're like, "Yeah,
That's literally my life every day now, just living in a cave. I'm like a hermit.
it's."
No,
it's a
I like
great feeling.
Max's new room. To be fair, well, not
Oh,
new.
have you
It's not new
changed your
anymore.
room?
But
Of course, it's probably changed since then.
Yeah, I didn't have any say in it except for the
Yeah.
bed and the TV.
that's
That's
It was
alright.
basically all my mom. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
did she
it
do a
looks
good
decent,
job?
looks
Do you
decent.
approve?
It's good.
I mean, yeah, some things I just think are unnecessary. Like,
What?
you know how my mom's all about making everything look nice and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
Are you
that's-
practicality over
Yeah.
aesthetic?
I've
Okay.
got such a massive wardrobe that takes up like 30% of the room, and I don't even have that many clothes. You know what I mean?
You have to
like,
fill it up
I re-
so ritually.
I rarely even go outside. I don't
Yeah.
need this many clothes. She just buys me stuff like, oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
how it
so
works,
cute. All
That's
the
fair, but
same.
your old room was like iconic. I can never.
It was
say my room.
iconic.
Not
I'm
gonna
not gonna lie. I miss the old room just for the what's it called? The memories of it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
other than that,
You had that bunk bed and everything.
oh my
and it was
god, the
so
bunk bed.
unnecessarily
No, do
high.
you know
I
when
was
I
like,
wake-
Yeah.
how do you
No, do
go
you know
up
the
here?
sleepover when I wake up earlier? It's like a mission. It's just, you can hear the ladder. It's so much. It's like I
Oh.
can't go to the toilet. It's just too, I don't want to wake you guys up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That was too. Oh, that bed bunk. I mean, it was just
Yeah, yeah.
so amazing. I mean, if you slept on the top, there's no way you're waking up without banging your head if you try to sit up. Like,
That's true. It was extremely high. You
think I
just
did.
see the ceiling right above. I was like, this is
Yeah.
amazing, but also insane.
oh man,
Yeah.
it was good
Wings.
for watching movies, man. Though,
Oh,
like you could just
yeah.
get the top view. It's like you're at a cinema almost.
Oh yeah, we did.
A
that,
really
yeah.
downgrade cinema.
It was good. Good times, man.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Mage plays the mage. That's the only.
What have we, I'm pretty sure we played Simpsons Hit and Run as well at yours at one point.
Yeah, we played too many games. That's
we
all
played
we
a
did.
lot of it. We
Just
just
played games.
all the time. It was
Never
quite-
went outside.
Nah, I remember the Minecraft Herobrine.
Oh
meme.
my.
And we
Oh,
believed in it, you know. It's funny. I used to shit myself, you know.
I used to
I-
just scare Sid on purpose, man. It was so fun.
It's shit
I
myself,
just
you know.
remember you guys. It was you two that first even had like you guys were the reason I even heard about Minecraft.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
just
yeah.
remember there was just random. Was Herobrine the one with the blue top or whatever?
Yeah.
But that's the default character anyway. But it's like
Okay.
a myth legend.
No,
in
but
the
don't
game.
you, if you kill him, you get like a diamond sword or
Yeah, it's
something.
like an evil version of the default.
Oh,
No.
It's just whatever anyone wants to believe. Like, it's not a real thing, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they
But
have,
it's just-
they have mods that put it in now.
I remember you would always set the pigs on fire, or something.
What? What are you on about?
You would always sort of set the animals on fire.
Not me. I don't do that.
No, but
I
then if you
mean-
did do that, you wouldn't get the food.
Oh yeah. No, they don't set them on fire. You just kill them with the
Yeah,
axe
you
or
chop
sword.
them or something, but you
But
can still
The
set
first
them
time
on
I
fire
played
to toast
Minecraft, I'll
it.
never forget. First time I played Minecraft in Max's
Oh,
house,
my-
I found diamond for him. See?
Wow,
Yeah.
that is such a.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, oh sure.
Oh, this was a big
Sure,
stuff for me. I was like,
Jan.
yes. I always go back to that.
What
Is
a-
that your only proud moment in your entire
Yeah, it
life?
was just me
I
digging
found-
downwards.
Oh yeah, yeah. I told him to just dig straight down, which was like a number one
It's
don't do
dangerous that
rule.
Uh,
way.
Oh, what happened?
Thanks, Max. For
I
telling
mean,
me
he managed to get diamond from it, so
That's pretty
I guess it
lucky.
turned out well.
that.
What happens if you dig all the way down?
You
Does
just
it be
reach.
like
Nah, sometimes it depends. Obviously, if there's lava
Oh,
beneath
The
you, you
water
die.
or lava?
bedrock?
Oh, I guess if you go all the way straight down, like there's no step for you to go back up, is there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you fall
Create
into like
it.
a massive cave full of spiders and you're dead. Or something like that.
That's hilarious.
So,
Okay.
yeah, that's the one. They could.
Well,
They
that-
should. Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
I mean, that's straight very off topic from the memory lane.
Yeah.
No, that's
That's
precisely
I
what
mean,
I
this
wanted.
seems like it's precisely
kind
on
of.
my list.
This is precisely the podcast I wanted.
We
so
used to
far.
watch films a lot. We used to watch.
We-
Do you remember what was that game we used to play at ours in our old house? I just remember you two would wake up at like 6 a.m.
Did we?
a crack of dawn,
Did we?
and it was like, let's play Box Head or something like
Box
that.
Head 6.
Oh,
That was an
my.
iconic game.
What? Oh, that game was just. It has absolutely no fun to it today. But back in the day when we
Yeah.
had
It
no
was
other games around,
It
that was the one.
guns. And I was like, the minute you got a shotgun, it was like the biggest pride.
Yep.
You were like,
You know Gravity Rush? Have you seen that?
Gravity Rush.
Or what's it
Yeah,
called? Gravity Guy.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's like the ceiling and the ground.
I think I
is
played that
kind
in
of the
primary school
same.
as well. It's Golden Dime. Yes. That's the
All
one.
those golden era games, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. They
absolutely.
should make a hit of one remake for Simpsons. Oh, that'd be sick.
Oh,
if
if
they
they
made
did
the
that, they'd have to
remake,
add more
Forget
levels to
GTA
it.
6, mate.
What would they make it on though? Like all consoles or just?
I guess they'd have to do it on all consoles,
The
wasn't
bet,
it?
the bet have a
Available on all
PlayStation.
of them?
Those- Or PC, definitely.
I think it was. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the one. So, fitness. How's fitness going, man?
Uh,
Are you a gym nerd now? Oh my
He
god, is that the
He's
reason?
a gym nerd. That's a word. That's
don't
a word.
even. Let's not talk about fitness.
No,
Oh man.
no. What's the
mean-
struggling like, man? Because there's plenty of people in your shoes.
Shall I tell you how I started with the whole thing?
Oh, a bit,
Okay.
man.
What's the
Okay.
You never
story?
told me. You never told me, actually.
So here's the story in Balamori. Okay.
Ah.
This is basically. It was my brother got me into it. Like he wanted me to start to go gym, and we started going to the one close by to my house.
Yeah,
It's
when was
like-
this? When was this?
I think it was year 12, so like last year.
Oh, okay.
It
Oh,
was
wow.
at the start of year 12, right?
Oh, man, I thought it was before that.
Nah. The start of year 12.
Yeah.
My brother started taking me to gym, and he just started getting me into a routine for doing all these like exercise and stuff. And he showed me like every different type of workout there is for each part of the body and stuff. So
Okay.
like for the first few weeks, I was basically going gym with him, and he was just like guiding me through it. And then afterwards, he kind of stopped going because you know my brother, he does whatever he wants. He doesn't stick to something.
Okay.
And then I started going on my own, and I just started. It sort of became a routine. Like I just
Yeah.
didn't. It was like one of those things where you just wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth and stuff. You don't think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instant.
And so I kept on doing that for another few months, and then round year 13, I just stopped going for some reason. Like
Oh.
I don't know. I think it was probably because of the mocks, the end of years.
Yeah.
And I told myself I would stop going gym in order to revise, but I just ended up playing games instead and
Procrastinate.
didn't do anything like for revision. And then I kind of regretted not going gym.
Yeah.
Aww.
And then I was thinking like, oh, I'm so lazy, blah blah. So after the end of years, I started going gym again. But this time I went to the gym with Nadeem,
Yeah, he's made.
you know, and we started going to a different one that was closer to school, so I
Top man.
could just go there straight away after school and then come straight home.
Top man.
So
That's
I
some very disciplined mindset.
Yeah.
I'm
mean-
not on that level. I don't know if I
Yeah.
will be. I feel
It's
like I
just-
should learn how to bulk up. I could be a muscle man. I see that.
I mean, that would be a scary sight.
No, well, Max's muscles when they're in peak condition of I don't want to say this wrong. I've touched them. They feel
Nah,
hard.
it was more of
Bloody
me
hell.
forcing you to touch me.
no, it's
No,
bullshit.
the way I'm saying it, I don't make sense.
It's okay. You can touch an
They're
arm.
pretty big muscles, like, but like,
Oh, flat
where's,
roof.
Okay.
where's me because
You've got nothing.
because
at
I'll
the-
just touch
sit-
it, like push.
I'm not
pushes
joking.
me,
I
like-
punch it right now. You'd just be.
No, not in the belly because the belly's like full of fat.
Yeah.
When it's like in my arms.
I'm
like you
just
do
very
now.
good at punching.
Oh
Sorry.
my.
Are you
Become a
okay?
boxer.
YouTube
No, I
boxer.
think it's just because I'm kind of bony. though.
YouTuber boxer.
Hot top.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah,
Um,
this quarantine has just screwed everything up, man. Like, because
You get
now that I
that-
can't go gym,
Yeah.
like the
There's
only
only
thing
so
that's
much
left,
do.
there's only home workouts and cardio, right?
Okay.
With home workouts, there's only so many you can. There's like a select few that you can do, and doing the same ones every single day. You're not working different parts of your body.
Just doing certain amounts.
So which
Yeah,
one-
and it's just like, say that again.
Which ones can you do?
So you can just do core or you can do full body workouts, maybe a bit of legs or a bit of shoulders. You can never do back or chest properly if you don't have the space for it, or if you don't have the right equipment. And like I don't have any space in my house to do a full workout like for each different part. So
Okay.
no matter what, I won't be able to train my back or I won't be able to train my chest just because of the fact that I don't have any space for it. So I'm forced to just stick with like core or full body workouts. But doing the same thing over and over, it just gets boring.
Yeah.
And that's why I've like over these past few weeks I've just stopped. But
You
yeah.
stopped.
I guess, I mean, it is with the quarantine thing. I guess it's like, if we're able to have a break, you can have a break.
I've never seen you do fitness, anything.
Do I do fitness?
I'm not like.
Well, I did an assault course not that long ago with a friend. And it was.
What do you do?
It was like basically it was this weird Bear Grylls adventure.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Oh my.
And I went with my friend. I didn't know there was an assault course. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting we were doing a kind of scuba
Is this the
diving.
pinnacle of fitness you've done in your life?
No, I've done fitness. Shut up. I've done things. But this, I'm not even joking. I did not dress for it. I had jeans on. I had a belt.
But why
on.
wouldn't you dress for it? You know what's gonna happen, or do you don't?
Well, I thought we were going swimming mostly, so I was like just expecting the scuba.
Swimming.
like, you know.
Swimming.
That's a lot of activity right there.
And we went there. They were like, you can do like multiple activities. Like you don't have to just do scuba diving. You can do, you know. And we were like, oh. So then they were like, oh yeah, there's an assault course you can do. And we're like, what? I thought it was going to be really easy because there was other kids around and kind of like families.
Yeah.
But it was actually quite, you know, you had to go under those weird net things. You had to go over the weird, like, there was like I'm not joking, there was a 6 foot, 6.5 foot wall. And there was no like leverage to get you over it. You had to literally jump and kind of get over it yourself.
Episode.
It literally is like that Tracy Beaker episode.
You know what about that?
And then there was these monkey bars. I'm very good at monkey bars. I'm a bad bitch.
So do you think? Do you think you did well then?
I won. I beat everyone. It was like a time thing.
Against who? Kids.
Everyone. Basically, everyone has like a tag on their ankle, like prisoners, and
This just took a matter.
or like a bracelet or something. Yeah. And basically, so it doesn't matter. Obviously, you can't make everyone start at the same time. So you have people go 2 at a time. Mm-hmm. So me and my friends started first, and then everyone started first. But the timer on everyone, you start at the same time. The assault course.
Obviously, yeah.
So basically, it just compared the times of everyone.
Where was
finished,
this?
and I finished
Where
first.
Was this?
It was a couple of months ago, I want to say.
So we fight.
Oh, I was proud of
myself.
Yeah. I was proud. I did it in like a couple of minutes, and everyone else did it in like way later than I did.
So we'll let
bear in mind, I had no sports equipment on.
Yeah.
It was quite good. Yeah.
Yeah, Max saw now his microphone.
That's okay.
But you can hear us talk about waffling.
Yeah.
Waffling about stuff.
But no, I'm actually quite an active person, but I wouldn't say I'm like someone who does all those workouts.
Do you ever consider doing it? Or nah?
Sometimes, but I think I'm just a very jittery person at times. I'm either, you know me, I'm either really lazy or I'm jumping around everywhere. There's no in between.
True. Yeah. You just dancing.
Like I'll be sleeping for 3 days or waking up at ridiculous times.
I'm watching TV.
Or I'm just jumping around. I was on the cycle thing yesterday when Dad fixed it. The little cycle machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Sorry,
Max, you're reading my YouTube video. You disgust me. This is it. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Just let him fix it. It's okay. We'll just. This is an interval, I guess.
I'm trying to just sort this out. It's kind of.
No, we can hear you a bit now.
Cool. We can hear you a bit. It's just very.
There's no echo now.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Give him a second. Hey,
so what's your birthday present?
Interval. What's my birthday present to you?
I just like sorted everything out.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you faintly.
We can hear you very faintly.
I don't understand.
This is the bit where I consider editing, or should I just continue roll with it?
You could put a bloopers, if that's even possible for a podcast.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. It's better, but I can just hear you faintly.
Yeah, it's very.
You move your microphone.
You might have to put your microphone close to you or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better. Yeah, you're gonna have to be like pushing over, like hello.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my lips at all point now.
Okay. But you okay?
Yeah. Speak again, Max.
Yeah. What?
Then speak a sentence.
My name is not Max.
What is it?
Make it a bit more loud.
Wait, isn't Max short for you? Yeah. Like that's the shortened version.
No.
That's better.
No.
Max is shorter. No.
I thought it was like Maxim or something.
Oh, it's because my English name is different. Like
yeah,
in Russian,
yeah.
What?
It's Maxim.
Yeah, there you go. That's his Russian.
Maxime.
Yeah, that's his like Russian name.
Yeah, I knew that.
Just because my mom's like she
Yeah,
always.
yeah.
But she doesn't call you that. It's
She
just like
calls
it's
me
always
Maxim.
Max. Oh, does she? Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it depends if she's in a good mood or
Yeah,
bad.
she's bad with Max.
Yeah, just Max.
Maximus.
No, it's just
Moment-
Maxim.
moment. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. Obviously, I
Yeah.
know everything.
That's quite good that your first name and last name are both M's.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alliteration, sick.
I mean, that's quite good for names, I think. I mean,
What the?
yours is
Alpha?
Oh, sure. Okay, like.
So mine's
And mine's grr.
Oh my.
That's hilarious. That's quite funny. I'm quite impressed with that. Omar's is or.
Oh my.
What's this random thing you're talking about?
Mom's got double. She's got 2 R's.
No, but my mom's name. Oh, not my
That's
mom.
Roya.
Roya, but he calls her Monteval.
That's her other name. She's got 2 names.
I always
That's
used to
more
call
than
her Tutaraya.
Tutaraya,
that's-
yeah.
Yeah.
I always.
Tuta, it means like auntie or
Oh.
lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. Fair enough.
So,
How'd you say uncle in Russian again? I forget.
Dada.
All right.
Just Dada.
Dada.
But uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Dada
like-
Saeed.
Dada
That's the one.
Saeed.
But dad sounds like dad. It's
No,
weird.
but
Yeah.
then you could say that about for Farsi. There's like there's 2 ways of saying uncle.
Yeah.
You say the general word for uncle is koko, but then koko technically
Yeah.
is uncle on your dad's side, and then uncle on your mom's side is momo, which sounds like mom. It sounds kind of no different to dada.
Yeah.
Yeah. My cousins from Holland always call my dad Momo. Me and my brother just find it hilarious.
But yeah, it
Why,
means
what's the point?
it literally means uncle. Like
It just sounds weird. Like,
mom.
have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yes,
I remember.
I
You know that Momo.
Yeah.
Whenever they call my dad Momo, I just think of that with my dad's face.
Momo. Did they
And I
actually
just-
say like
Can't relate.
Momo like
Can't
that
relate.
though, in that accent?
No, they go
They
like
say
Momo.
Momo.
Like,
Your dad's from a certain area of Afghanistan that's kind of northern.
Is it?
is he?
Like-
I don't even know where he's from.
Yeah, ask
Same,
him.
mate.
He's like he's
Wait.
like the equivalent of Scotland for Afghans. Like he's
Oh
northern,
my.
I think.
Okay.
I think.
So
Crazy.
every northern part of the country is Scotland. Okay,
No, I'm just
Scottish,
saying
right?
because their accents are different.
Yeah, this is in
Mm.
different areas. of
Well,
the
actually,
land.
no.
It's not
I
just
think your
Northern.
dad and my dad obviously. Did they go to school together or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
I
They
don't
work-
know.
Uni
They work
together.
together. They work together.
I don't
No.
think they went uni together.
Oh,
They
they
worked-
It was
they
in
met
Moscow.
Russia though. Yeah, they met in
Yeah.
Russia. That's why I thought maybe when they were at uni. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Nah.
met when they got married and stuff. Because
Probably.
I don't know what the. Oh my god, your mom probably remembers us, like me and Omar then before.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely does.
Oh my god, that's crazy. When you two didn't exist, that was.
But do you
a strange
remember?
Time.
Do you?
Huh?
Because do you remember what was seeing them before us?
I remember
Existed.
seeing. Yeah, I remember before you guys. But I remember when you were both babies, and it was you both were really big babies, both of you.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Sid
a
was-
massive one.
Get in there.
Sid was premature, so
Thanks.
you were technically meant to be even bigger than you. I was like, he's actually quite big for a kid
Yeah.
that's born early, and they were
Gang,
like,
gang.
yeah, and I was like, maybe that's why he came out early because he's just that big.
Wow.
No, I'm not even joking. You were like flawed.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm like out of breath thinking
2002.
about it.
Oh
you
my.
were you were quite round.
I am.
You should we should send the photos to Max.
Of
There's
what?
There's like a photo. Actually, there's a photo of me holding Max, and there's a photo of Sid, and he's just this fat-faced cheek. Like,
You just love calling me fat.
no,
That's
there's a
nice. It's
hilarious.
funny.
No, it's like it's cute though. For a baby, it's cute. That's adorable.
Oh.
You don't want a skinny baby. That's really sad. Like that's an unwell baby.
Well, for 5 years we had no contact. Well,
Yeah,
Gonzalo,
Oh, yeah, you had
awkward
Yeah.
situation.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're not
It's
going
a-
to disclose into that. But
Yeah,
what was
the
what-
mysteries.
but what me and Max was discussing topics is like, what was it like in actual grammar school for 5 years?
Oh
I think we
yeah.
asked Jude this, but it's different. So.
Did you?
What was it like for you?
Yeah. I
Because
think so.
I mean,
did you
No, what
hate
was it like to not actually? First of all, before you get into school, what was it like to be? Did you ever like wonder like, oh, why is sitting not around? Or were you like, oh?
I
you
mean, my
don't-
parents explained the whole situation to me, like once it happened.
at
Obviously.
least
Same.
So I knew like what was going on, but I was obviously like quite upset in it because I wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to deal
because
with you
it was,
guys.
it was.
And it was like-
yeah.
What's the? I don't really have a problem with you. Like it's just, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid that we don't get to talk to each other because of other
That's
people.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. And so ever since then, like every few days, I just ask my mom like, so is anything gotten better or what? Like, and then after a while, I just stopped. It just
yeah, obviously you have to, innit?
yeah.
Yeah, it was confusing for us. We were just like,
Yeah.
this is a bit crap, but
Mm.
We move, man.
But once you got into Handsworth Grammar School, were you excited? Or were you just like, oh, I'm clever? Or were you just like, let's get on with it?
God, don't ever say. Who goes, ooh, I'm clever?
But you know what I mean? And I'm not saying it like you actually said that. I'm just like...
How did it feel like when you were about to start there?
Obviously.
Secondary school at the end of the day.
What was happening? Because I don't know what was happening there. Because I was...
Obviously, when I first found out I was going there, I was just a bit nervous and kind of happy because my parents wanted me to go to a grammar school. So the fact that I managed to do what they want, that obviously that'll make anyone happy.
Yeah.
But then, in terms of like actually going there, I didn't know anyone else whatsoever.
No. Yeah.
So
I heard the story. I heard the story that you like, oh, I'm the only white person here or something.
What? Who
Yeah,
said that?
Who said that?
Someone. I know.
Okay.
Okay.
No, the
anyways.
right at the start of the year 7, you're like, oh shit, I'm the only white person here. Or something like that.
Not really.
Shit.
There's about like 7 other white people in our year.
Yeah.
All of them. If I say anything about them, it's just gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Were they not nice? Why?
No, it's just their personalities differ from mine a lot.
Well,
And
to be fair, Max, you are half Afghan. Like, you're not really.
Yeah, but it doesn't account for
He's half
personality.
Asian.
but
So
they
it doesn't
don't.
account for personality, obviously.
In terms of first impressions, though, they don't know anything like that. They just look at your skin color and then they like.
True.
You know what I mean?
His surname is Methuselah. That's the most Asian name.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone would be confused about my last name, but yeah, on the first day I was just proper nervous. I think the first ever person I spoke to was Majid. Sid, you know, like you wouldn't expect that, innit?
Nah, yeah, it can. Yeah, I thought it would be like Nadeem or something.
Yeah. I didn't even speak to those guys until year 12 as well. But
No
the
way.
first person I spoke to, yeah, seriously, the first person I spoke to was Majid, and like all we would talk about was just random stuff that came to mind. Like we try to talk about stuff we have in common, like games and that. And then that was on the induction day. I think that's what it was. And then after that, like when school properly started, I tried to talk to Matthew Alexander and all of them guys.
Yeah.
Matthew Alexander.
Subscribers.
That is
Don't diss our
longest
subscribers.
name.
Do not diss.
Wow.
Subscribers.
That is pinnacle
He's
level.
Brazilian.
He is a legend.
I didn't believe he was
Wow.
Brazilian, but he was.
I'm quite
He's not-
shocked at that name, Matthew
Hey, Sid.
Alexander.
Sid, since school's over, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. He's not Brazilian.
Wait, what?
He lied about being Brazilian.
No, he didn't. I just convinced Sid that he was Brazilian.
No, but he joined along with it.
Obviously.
Did you know he was
No.
Brazilian? Though?
No, but the thing is, I went on Omegle, yeah, and I met a Brazilian geezer, and his name was Matthew Alexander. So I was like, that was the confirmation.
Oh my god.
Why are you on Omegle?
That was-
creep.
No, that was like the one time I've been on Omegle ages just for
I
bands.
mean,
Same
not really
guy,
surprised,
same
though.
guy.
I managed to convince Sid that unicorns exist for a good like few minutes.
That's just bullshit.
No, you can't even lie. Remember, it was on the geography trip.
I said that as a joke. I said yeah, it's a joke.
Nah, we all know you were serious, Sid.
No,
You said
but
it was a joke afterwards.
No, but it's like
What
you're not gonna stop
dream?
asking it to like say the answer.
No,
You know what I mean?
no. I didn't ask. I was convincing.
No.
See, you're
I
slipping up, bro.
whisper in your ear, they're real.
Oh,
They're real.
I just love teasing Sid, man.
It is quite a joyous thing to do.
Yeah.
It's because we know that
You two have similar
your
types.
reactions
You two
are
have
just
similar
really
types of
funny.
humor.
Yeah, his reactions.
like-
Because it pisses me off.
It's just no. When you annoy someone, it gives great power and great joy. And we're not doing it to be
That's
mean.
exactly-
We're just doing it for banter. We're doing it for fun.
Yeah.
And your reaction is just if
Makes
we
it
did
funny.
this to
It makes it
anyone
funnier.
else, it would be dead.
It makes
but
it
because it's you, it just somehow becomes more intense.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Oh.
We both got similar types of humor.
Yeah, we do have quite similar types, I think, from what I remember.
Really?
I just remember.
I've noticed.
roasting-
I've
oh,
noticed.
how-
But obviously, one person could be more.
I mean, my humor's
Explicit.
changed so much
More
since back
explicit,
then. I don't
yeah.
even remember what it was.
It works in it.
I mean, it was a bit different because you guys are a bit younger than me,
You're
so
not
a lot of the things that you found, a lot of things we kind of we all kind of found funny were just the most stupidest things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid and innocent.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not innocence.
Well, you're
Super.
18 now, Max, aren't you?
Yep.
How
Long
does it
ago.
feel?
Huh?
Yeah,
Mm.
his birthday's like.
Yeah. No. Oh, you're old.
96
Okay.
or
I was just
something.
wondering what you're saying. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I pay it no mind. It's just a number.
You're
That's-
an adult.
age is just
An adult. Are you guys? Oh wait, Sid, what's happening with your driving lessons, by the way?
Stopped, isn't it?
They've stopped it because of the.
But
COVID.
luckily, I did like many, so I'm still gonna remember if I
Did
come
you book
back.
your test in the end, or did you?
No.
Okay,
We haven't got
that's
to that stage. We're halfway.
good. Okay.
We're like,
What about you, Max? Have you been doing anything like that?
Not really. No. When it comes to anything outside of just staying in the house. I'm just too lazy to bother.
Are you planning to do driving or nah?
I'm planning to, but just at a later stage, like proper later stage. I just really CBA right now. That's basically how it is.
Were you gonna do it after A levels, or were you
I was planning to do it after A levels during the holiday.
Yeah,
but now the holiday is just.
This is the holiday.
This is
but
the
now
holiday.
it is the holidays, but I still can't get the driving lesson, so
you can't. You physically can't if you want to do so.
I mean, you might as well just wait until it all blows over, really.
Yeah.
Although I guess uni will be starting for you guys. Yeah. Where have you applied to, Max? What's going on?
I mean, I've basically applied to the one that almost everyone does, EOB.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna try to do geography.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I mean, the main reason is just because we get to travel abroad.
That's pretty. Oh, there are some things that
But isn't that available for those subjects?
You can, depending, but then I guess some courses specialize in it.
Oh, but geography is like obviously.
It kind of makes sense with geography.
It actually works.
Oh, so you want to study abroad for a bit? That's quite fun.
Yeah, because I mean, just staying in the same place is getting boring. And when I'm older, I want to travel a lot of. Also move to a different country and live.
Like, where do you plan on living?
Probably South Korea, Japan. I don't know.
That is the most random thing.
You're gonna say North Korea then.
No, I don't want to die yet.
South Korea is actually amazing. One of my friends,
I know.
She said it was the most insane. Like she was like, it's just a different world.
Like, I'd like to live in one of those countries, or like somewhere like Sweden, or like just somewhere that's really good. You know what I mean? But it's gonna take a lot of work and that.
We've got cousins in Sweden, and it was the most
ages ago.
It was the most weirdest experience.
Really?
We were kids though. Well, we were like.
Nah, I like Sweden. So.
Yeah. It was just, why did we go there again?
Was it even the capital? Where did we even go? Capital?
We actually did go capital, but we only went for like a few days just because some relative of ours getting married.
I know.
Of the million relatives we have. Yeah.
That's good that I haven't met anyone who wants to travel like proper, so
that's quite good. That's very. I mean, you might as well do it while you're young as well, because when you're older, you can't be asked.
Yeah, that's true.
When did this fascination start? Like when you nowadays?
Back in year 12.
Back in year 12. Year 12 was like the changing
pinnacle
moment.
Yeah, it really was. You know.
He's like, who am I?
I come back in. Everything's coming back. Oh, that's what happens.
That must have been so weird when you saw Sid back at sixth form.
Yes.
Oh my! The first interaction was so awkward. It was just because I knew he was.
Was it kind of you two clocking each other?
Nah, like the thing is, we had an assembly with all of the like new year 12s and old ones that were still from like secondary.
Yeah.
And it was in that very first assembly on the first day. I don't think it was the first day actually. I don't know, but it was on that very first assembly that I clocked Sid. He was sitting like diagonal from me on the other side, and I clocked him. I was like, that big forehead, no one else has.
Oh my god.
But the thing is, I wasn't 100. I was like 99% sure, not 100.
I was looking for a big guy.
And I've shown Sid the pictures. He knows why now, because there was these two people that used to go to my school that looked almost exactly like him.
Hey, I think I showed you.
There's two people that look like you.
Yeah, I think I've got them.
Show me. That was really funny.
Yeah, I mean, Javid, is it?
So you just thought it might have been them looking a bit somewhat similar.
No, but I knew those
they
two,
left.
Those two left, so I just thought it might be another case like that.
Yeah.
And then it was when I think we had geography first, didn't we, before English, and those two subjects were the ones that we shared, so we'd both be in them. So
that is
geography.
Such a weird luck as well. Like, who'd have thought that not only you'd be in the same thick form, but you'd be doing the same subject.
Yeah. I never knew it would happen, man. But
we just like sit like a belly.
It was so awkward. We were forced to basically like have our icebreaker with everyone.
Oh, and, you're like, I know who you are, bitch.
Nah. Sid came up. I think it was he was like opposite me, and then what? I don't even remember what he said, but it was like,
I was like, hey Max. I was like, oh Max.
Don't you have a brother called Michael? And I was like, really? Is that what you remember me by? Okay. Oh, don't you have a sister called Sal?
I said, oh, it's me. No, it's me, Max. You didn't recognize me, so I had to say something to like clock it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I recognized you from the start. It's just.
You did say.
And then when we was in the geography, I was just confused because I haven't seen you for so long. Like I didn't know if that's what you look like now, innit? Because back in the old days, you didn't have any of that facial hair.
You didn't, and you were a bit rounder, Sid, and you're a bit.
Yeah.
And you're.
Yes,
you did have facial hair. Like
no,
in
September.
You can see the hair on your face though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just weird seeing you just going up in it.
It is weird, especially from what you. It was like years. It was 5 years. So
Yeah.
So imagine in his mind, he's thinking of like basically exactly what you were like, but bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was our first meeting.
And then it was all back to normal from there.
Oh.
Yeah. What did everyone else say around you? They're like, "Oh, you guys know each other."
I just basically introduced us as cousins, and I made sure they were treating him right. Basically, pissing him off when they could, or just making sure they treat him right.
And then you would come in for the punch. Wait, what? No joking.
Nah, but it was fun, man. Once Sid came into school, it made it a lot more bearable.
You think?
100%. Yeah, fam.
You're a little bit of a funny one, Sid. You are that kid that I feel like if someone didn't like you, I'd be like, why?
I don't understand what there is to not like about him. There's just that natural innocent dopiness about him. Like,
yeah, it really is. Because you're not a spiteful person as well. Like, you've never been like, that guy's such a that's not the energy that you bring.
Except for when it comes to me.
Yeah.
No, not so. He'll just say like, no, but he'll do it in a jokey way. But you'll never like actually mean those kind of things.
Yeah.
I've never heard you come. Oh my god, this person was like. Not that guys even. I don't know what the gossiping levels of guys.
Gossiping guys.
But do you know what I mean? Not to gender it all, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're just not that person.
The thing is, you
have an enemy.
If I'm gonna be
like, that's just too.
It was funny. It was very exciting. My heart was racing.
All right, calm
not in
down.
that way.
It's a romance. Like,
Sid, what's going on, man?
Love-hate relationship, isn't it? That's what happens. You know what I mean? But now,
you know what?
Mostly love. Not in that way. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
It's really weird because on my end, I'm seeing Sid, and your reaction is really weird.
What you mean? What's wrong? You're
just like, it's all love, man. I like.
I thought you sound like a character.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
No, but it was awkward a bit because you know how Max was like, oh yeah, a few people I don't like. I was hanging around with one of them, innit?
Not the frenemies.
And that was like the big thing, innit? I sometimes
it wasn't even. It wasn't even
I
a
didn't
big
know
thing.
if it was
I just
joking.
pissed you off.
Yeah, exactly. You were joking mostly, but I don't know. It was confusing. I was like, what's happening? Like, I need to adapt to the humor, like the new type of humor.
Okay.
It wasn't even a new type of humor. It was just on.
It was the same one, but evolution. Humor. I was like, shit, I'm back. I'm back again.
Back at it again.
This takes me back in the worst possible way, if you know what I mean.
It must be weird that you guys are in school together, because also, like, we have always known each other since we were kids, but we were never school.
Yeah.
So seeing Sid not only again after so long, but as a school friend,
was weird, yeah.
That's
almost
weird.
Every day, yeah.
That's weird. I would have been like, what's going on?
I mean, I didn't really find it weird though. That's the weird thing. It was almost like, oh, it's just another day, and Sid's here.
Another day, Sid's back.
No, but it's better when it's sixth form. I don't know. Where school is like, it's a bit.
If it was secondary,
it might have been different. Yeah, you might have grown up in a different way.
Because sixth form is like sometimes you just chill in the computer suite, so it's just chilling. Even though you should be doing work.
Who, me?
No, not you.
Like
loads of people. Like
just
chilling.
You're like,
yeah, Max, you do your work. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What's it like with you guys? Is it quite competitive? The learning, the vibe.
Oh, competitive. You see, that's.
I don't know. Like, is it competitive?
Grammar school,
when it comes to grammar school, everyone thinks like, oh, it's just full of smart students and they're all trying their best and that. And then when you go there and you see the amount of like retarded people, you don't understand how they even got into the school, man. It's if you saw the people in secondary school, oh my, some of them are 100% paid to get in. There's no way they got in like through the tests, but
you're not smart, honey.
It's not even about competitive.
It's weird.
I just thought like, because I've heard, I guess.
No, they're all clever people who are like top level.
Yeah, but they're not really competitive. It's
they just do their thing in it.
I never know what to expect because it's an all boys grammar school.
Well,
so I'm like, are you guys competitive?
Until
are you guys chill? Are you guys more?
The worst thing is though, like all the smart people, the like geniuses, they're always so weird, man.
Yeah,
that is the thing. My mom said that she was like, when kids are too smart, there's something off about them. Like, like they'll have all their smarts in place, but then
they're just isolated, man. You know what I mean?
No, but that's like their main focus.
Not as in they don't have any friends. Like they have to do the work. They just mostly.
No, it's just because they surround themselves. Well, I mean, you can't
with
speak
people on similar levels.
Yeah.
I guess it's also like if you are really smart, no one can really relate because everyone's kind of average.
Unless you're in grammar school.
No, but you know what I mean. Like if they're smart at something you don't really know, what kind of.
You can just
like they might get annoyed to try to explain stuff to you. Like
or like things that you.
But they can help you when you need help. Which
that's why I chilled with Amrit, pal. I just leached off that guy, man.
Wow.
Throughout the whole year.
As long as you learn.
Nah, he's a safe guy, man. Trust me. I'm saying this.
No, that's the best person when they're really smart, but they're very happy to.
No, he was funny, boy.
Help you out.
He was the perfect mix of.
I don't think he was like happy about it, but he just didn't mind it.
Ah.
It was like he was looking after like a pet pig, just sitting next to him at every chemistry lesson. It was fun, man.
You gotta like.
Chemistry is the bane of
You need
the
help.
world.
It was hell, man. I hated it.
It's not
I
fun.
thought you were gonna do that.
I was going to. Here's the thing, like for the start of the chemistry, we done physical and then inorganic, and those two, I found them easy, like calm. But then once we got to organic, that's when like they just dropped a nuclear bomb on us. Like it was so much, I couldn't even comprehend half of it, man. It's just too much, and even my friend, like the genius, even he was saying it's a bit difficult to understand.
No one who does chemistry finds it easy like that. They all,
have you done?
Even the smartest. Yeah, I did AS.
Oh,
chemistry.
Yeah.
It's like it's just ridiculous. Like it's like another language.
I'll just skip science, man.
But for me, organic was just like impossible. Like I couldn't get my head around it no matter how much I tried. So for the plan for A level, I was just gonna completely toss aside organic chemistry and focus on the other two, and just pray that if I ace those two, I'll just get enough marks. That was literally my plan. But now I don't need to because there's no.
Look, I can sense the gas.
Oh, I'm so happy about that, man.
No, but you did like chemistry enough to be like, oh, I could do this as a degree. Or
yeah, until organic just hit me. Yeah.
I guess with chemistry, you kind of have to like all aspects of it. Like if you find it hard, like at university level, even if it's easier or whatever, however different it is, you kind of want to do something that you're good at and you enjoy.
Does the first university year matter, really, or not?
University, no, it's actually quite. I mean, it depends on every university, but first university year, it's quite. Just focus on passing. Don't even. I'm pretty sure first year the grade doesn't even go towards your degree. It's second and third year. Just I think first year is a way. Don't necessarily even relax. Just get into the mode of how things work. At university, so that when you're in second year, you know exactly what to expect, because it's the exact same thing in second year. It's just you've probably picked different modules, and it now whatever you do will count towards your degree grade.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So just have some fun, boys. Now.
But first year, like don't obviously do your work, but do enjoy it. Do enjoy that you've got in and have a bit of fun.
Accommodation.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, have you applied for accommodation and all that then, Max? What's going on?
No. Oh, I was meant to do student finance.
Do that, yeah.
I really need to do that, but accommodation, I still don't know if I'm even gonna go for accommodation or just stay here, because the uni is literally like a 15-minute walk from where I live.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say it's really close.
Oh yeah, for you it's really close, isn't it?
For you it's close as well,
isn't it?
Sid. It's like one bus drive away. It's not even that.
But it's like there's no point of me really getting accommodation, but I also just want to like see what it's like to just live on my own as well.
You could do it for 1 year.
That's what
and then that's what Sid's doing. He's doing it for 1 year, and then he's just gonna like not do it for the first, second, and third year just to save money.
Yeah. I was thinking about that, but then I don't know. It's just gonna like it depends.
You still got time. You got
True. I guess with you, like it is literally 15 minutes away, so that is kind of like what's the point?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's horrible. It's on the map. It's on Birmingham.
That's actually quite nice. That you just walk to uni.
That's good.
Is it?
It just means just keep going to all the socials. That's what I would recommend.
Yeah, Max is the social, bro. Go to his house. That's all the social.
No, because there'll be loads of you. I mean, I don't know what's going on because of like.
I'm joking.
I don't even know what he just said. I just blanked everything. No, because of Corona, I don't know how it's going to work because how they're going to enroll all the kids in and like have them, because some kids will move, like come from different like
but I don't know if
they
do. I think they're limiting that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to search it up, mate.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it will still probably be quite distant anyway. So the way you start uni won't be what you expect. So usually when you first start uni, there's loads of social events.
You think that's going to end? You think coronavirus is still going to be on?
I don't know. I feel like coronavirus. I think the lockdown will end, but I think they'll stop. They won't have big gatherings for a while. And uni is like the whole point of it is big gatherings. So
yeah, Max, what are you thinking? Do you think this coronavirus thing is going to stay or it's going to like?
With Corona, I'm just going as it goes. Like, I honestly don't know much
what to expect. Don't know what to expect.
I mean, all I know is it's probably going to be a very, very long time until it's like been sorted out. But when it comes to lockdown, I don't know, man. They're either going to keep extending it or they're going to just have to listen to everyone crying about staying at home.
Yeah, if you had to say how long you think, like a couple of months.
Probably. I mean, it's most likely going to be a couple of months. There's no way they're going to let us out this soon. It's still only just begun.
I think summer is gone.
Summer's cancelled.
Yeah, 100%.
Fantastic.
Might even go into next year. We never know.
Yeah.
That's actually mad, if that's the case.
Yeah.
I feel like they surely got to get this done by Halloween. For God's sake, man.
It's okay.
Halloween is a
it's so
pinnacle.
random. Okay.
Halloween.
You cares
It
about
is.
Halloween?
The most important one.
Best parties are on Halloween.
Yeah, for you. Oh, to be fair, you have a lot of.
Yeah. Well, for me, that's just my time to shine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is it?
Artistic.
It is. Yeah.
yeah,
Face paints and that.
And yeah, you've got to get into. You've got to get into it, man.
Yeah.
No,
was
but I
always
think
jealous
that
of
you
that.
used to.
Yeah.
No, but
The
it's.
ability to draw.
Oh, yeah. Have you not got into the creativeness?
I mean, I've tried and they should never be seen. That's
Stickman.
all I'm gonna say.
It can be. It's good art. It can be.
No, but to be fair, art is with practice. No one starts good. Who starts well?
I don't know, mate.
Nobody.
Yeah, I did
There are some
art
natural
Nobody.
talents.
as an enrichment.
Hmm?
I did art as an enrichment thing.
I remember Sidney had a phase where he was obsessed with art.
No, I was just.
Oh my
It's like I'm one of
God.
those that just see it and
No,
then
but
I
you
can
were
draw it.
annoying with it. You like, do you like this? No, do you like this? This is
Oh
good.
my.
And it's
You
just
can
like
say that, man. You
these
say-
random like transformers that you draw.
That's
It's just like,
Even though I don't watch Transformers.
well, I don't know what the hell they were. It was weird.
But I don't. But I drew them anyway. I don't know why.
I drew a Cyberman. Yeah.
Oh, my.
I was endearing, but then I was like, "You're getting big now. Stop."
Yeah. Well, I can't draw it to get bigger.
No, you can, but it was just the way you were so obnoxious about it.
Was I though?
You were just like, you draw over. You're like, can I have paper? Can I have paper?
Yeah, because you.
I'm
had
like,
all
you're
the-
drawing the same thing. Like,
No, I
just-
wasn't.
you
Oh,
were.
there.
You drew 3 of the same thing, just
Oh.
in different colors.
Oh. Well, as long as it looks good, it's fine.
Yeah, it was just annoying. After at first, I was like, oh, he's really getting into drawing. Now I'm like, just get the pens away from this guy.
Oh,
No, with this lockdown, there's like sleeping schedules going a bit away.
I don't even have one anymore.
I don't have one. What is a sleep
Yeah.
schedule?
I woke up at 2
Same.
PM
I woke,
Even
today.
me,
I woke up at 3 yesterday. That was bad.
basically, what's happening? Well, you. I'm gonna ask you guys to tell me yours.
Okay.
But for me, it's basically right now. It's 2:30. I go to sleep a.m. and then I wake up like I always try to get 8 hours, so it's 11:30. I wake up, so 2:30, 11:30.
I hear you late at night, you little shitbag. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell he was watching yesterday. All I hear is this weird, like, ha ha, like weird kind of like,
Whoa.
kind of like. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
but you
how
can
to-
say that for
It was
anything.
like
You can apply that to
like, it was
anything.
like weird, like freaky, kind of choir singing. Ha.
It's probably like KSI video.
You still watch KSI? Like, get a grip, Sid. Get a grip.
Everybody watches KSI, except cool kids.
I feel like
What?
I'm joking. Now only
I
I'm
feel
joking.
like he's a
only
phase,
youngsters,
though.
only young people say.
Like,
Obviously,
he's
once you
old-
reach 25, you're not going to watch them anymore. Or maybe.
What, are you putting an age limit to yourself? I'm
no,
not gonna watch...
no, to the Sidemen channel. Or what they do.
I mean, you're too much of a fan now. I can't relate to this.
yeah, man.
I can't
I
relate.
became a boxing fan like for a week.
What
and
the
then I
hell?
ended it.
For a week.
You know what I mean? Like
Because
I
of the
was
boxing fight with
like, yeah.
yeah.
I was so nervous. It was like watching my own like not family member, almost. Obviously, not
That's
actual.
the most. That's you
mental-
go
That's,
to.
that's a bit weird.
That's your.
No,
My family member.
I'm trying to exaggerate like how tense I was feeling. Like it was like World Cup. Like oh shit, I'm actually.
I don't think it's
penalty
that. Even
shootout.
I know that that's not like World Cup.
Yeah,
and I'm
it's-
not
But that's what it felt like because I was like, I've watched this kid
Me
for
and Max
so
are
many
just
years.
judging you.
I'm
How are
watching-
you gonna call him a kid when he's older than you?
No, I'm calling. I watched this. I'm saying kid as in like back then he was like a weird kid just playing
You're
games.
younger though.
Yeah,
Bro,
but, like,
he was born before you existed.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it. He went from a kid to the boxer man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
alright.
I'm pretty sure he was an adult when he started.
He was adult. He was like 17 our age now,
Okay.
and he was just a weird. Really, but he's
Like
sorted
you.
out his act.
Huh?
But now,
Yeah.
yeah,
you're-
like me.
You're
yeah,
an
I
oddball,
relate.
Sid.
Yeah,
Wow.
but you got to stand out from the crowd. Yes.
Mm,
You just gave me a dirty look.
Just
Just
give
go
me
do
the
that.
look of death.
Yeah. So what's your sleep schedule? Because
I don't
Before we go
have
to
one. I
Max.
just go to sleep when I want and wake up when I want.
what's
I've been
that?
napping.
Yeah,
every
you
now and
always.
again.
No, to be fair, it doesn't matter if it's quarantine or not. You always wake up late for no
Yeah,
reason.
I've never been a morning person. That has never been me. I
So
can't
I'm-
relate to the
it's
morning
annoying,
people. Sid is that weirdo that would wake up extremely early.
No.
Now you're not, but you used to.
No. Yeah, because for school.
No, on the weekends as well. It'd be like 8. And it's like,
no,
what are you
not
doing?
8. 10, no, 8 when because I can't be asked to go back to sleep again. You know what I mean?
What?
So
you
So I
can't
wake
be
up-
asked to go back to sleep.
It's the most comforting feeling.
no,
Just
but it's
like-
long. It's just long for
Trust
me to
me.
get. It takes long for me to get back into sleep. So
Oh,
I was like, I might
okay.
as well just do stuff with my
Can't
life.
relate.
Wait, so when you open your eyes, you're just fully awake. You don't have that drowsiness about you.
I've got drowsiness, but then to get back into sleep, for me, it's hard. I don't know why.
That's true. I remember when I wake
I've got
you up, you
OCD.
actually
I've got
got-
OCD. So when it's like,
You haven't got
a little
OCD.
itch on my leg, I can't go back to sleep for 2 hours. I might as well
That's
just,
not OCD.
What?
I don't know what you just said.
Slight OCD.
You're not OCD. You're just a tense.
I'm just saying it to like give you a picture of what's happening. Fuck, I'm not don't take everything
So
literally.
there's an itch on your leg and you can't go to bed.
No, it's just an example. Like, oh, I'm finding an excuse that I can't be asked to go. Like, I can't find a way to go back to sleep.
Well then,
Okay.
You know what I
can't
mean?
relate.
No, I wait. I literally.
But that was back then. Nowadays, that's not
I
how it
thought-
works. I go back to sleep easily more time now. It's
Okay.
quality. So what you say? So you just go to sleep like
Yeah.
5 a.m.
No, I don't go to sleep at 5 a.m. Are you
Well,
insane?
I'm just saying, like you.
I go to sleep probably like 1 or 2, and then I wake up very late because I'll wake up at 7, but then I won't go. I will go back to sleep immediately. I'll look. I'm like, it's 7. What am I doing up? Back to
Yeah,
bed.
but then you go when you wake up like 1 o'clock. It's like
because
long.
it's. I don't know. I'm really. I do like.
But to be
once
fair,
I'm
Max,
asleep,
you wake up like 2.
It's just. I don't know how to
What?
explain, but it's just.
You wake
such
up 2 p.m. as well. To be fair.
I mean, yeah, normally I wake up after 12 p.m. So that's my life.
I think because are you a late kind of night like to be honest, I've always been someone who's up at night. Like that will always be the thing.
Normally I go sleep around anywhere between 4 and like 7 a.m.
Whoa. Okay, I've had my moments like that. I think the latest recently though has been 4 or 5 in the morning.
No, that's mental.
It's
But-
because Carry on.
No. Carry on.
It's the thing with me is just like normally when school was on, I'd always go sleep late because I'd just be playing games and whatnot, and it's just hard for me to not go sleep late anymore. Like even when school's on, I'd still be going to sleep around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m.
True.
So-
I think like I don't understand people who go to sleep before 12.
Yeah, it's
What do you
That's bizarre to me.
Oh, what do you mean? Like what age group you saying?
Like obviously like our age, like anyone 18 and over. Obviously young kids are a bit
Yeah.
different because I don't know, you're just a kid, then you kind of have to get used to a schedule, and you don't really have a life at that age.
So you
like,
say
what are you staying
so even
up
if
for?
sixth form was on, it's weird for
Unless
me
it's
to
like
go
with
to
your
sleep
friends or
before 12
something.
12 a.m.
Huh?
You're saying for me, so even if sixth form was on still now, would you
Yeah,
find it weird if I slept before 12?
yes.
A little bit.
Obviously, Max.
I mean, it's better. Like technically, you're doing better, but for me, that is a bit odd. Like I've always.
yeah.
I mean, you'd know something was wrong with me if I was fully awake during the school day.
That's true.
Because I'd never be fully awake. I'd just be a zombie in school.
I just see Max in the morning. I'm like, oh hey Max, and he's like,
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say in the morning. I'm
but
just
like
not...
obviously he's just tired.
No, but even if you let's say you slept early and you woke up early, I'm just still not a morning person.
I'm never a morning person.
What's
to
wrong
be
with
honest.
mornings?
It's
sick,
just something
man.
about it that just makes
If
me.
you get enough sleep and you wake up like,
No,
hey,
I'll be awake and
have
just
some
like
cereal,
just want to
mate.
eat, don't want to talk, don't want to.
You don't have to talk. You can just.
Are you telling me you wake up every morning and you want to sing and dance and run
No,
around?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying,
But
like,
some people are
I
like
like
that,
having
though.
time in the morning. I don't want to wake up late because my whole fear is that the day's gonna go quick. That's
No, but the day
thing.
doesn't go quick if you're
That's
making
what I
up
feel.
for
That's,
it in
for
the
me,
night.
in my head, it's just that's how it
Yeah.
works. For me, that's how it works.
Oh.
Oh wait, you stay up late. Oh yeah,
I do
yeah.
stay up
So that's what makes it up.
Wake up late,
But for me, like
sleep late.
the nighttime
That's
life
the
is
life.
like it doesn't feel like I'm living. It just feels like I'm just watching YouTube.
What?
But like if I'm just in the night, it doesn't feel like I should be like I feel like I should be sleeping. Like that's not. how
Oh,
it
like
should
you
be.
don't find fun in what you're doing.
Yeah. Not
Okay.
not as much as like if I was like.
You need to watch better content. KSI is not the vibe.
It's
at,
not
like,
just
12.
KSI.
It's like 12 a.m.
I wasn't just watching KSI.
It's
Oh,
okay
my.
to. Yeah, it's okay to
I've
like
got
him.
150 subscriptions. Too many. So.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's mental.
Wait, subscribe to you or you subscribe?
No, I'm subscribed to them.
Okay, I was gonna say
150.
that's not a flex.
150. Well, not 120 across 2 channels, but my second channel I don't use anymore.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to build some views using Max's name.
Using
Thanks.
Max.
Yeah. Guess
Oh,
I'm using.
okay. You're
yeah.
using me as well for this.
Yeah. No, because you have political content, but we haven't talked about politics, which is alright.
Yeah.
It's okay to not talk about politics.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
childhood, man. Politics was out of our lives at that point.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
out of our
yeah.
lives, but it's just not on your mind.
David Cameron.
Could you imagine being with a 10-year-old and they're talking about politics? I'm like, what?
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
not.
mental. Yeah.
I just feel sorry for them.
I feel sorry for them a little bit because you feel like the only way you could be talking about politics is if you're like at that age.
Or if it's like an election, something's happening.
Yeah, it's like something that probably affected them directly, and it's like usually something sad.
I remember like Scotland's gonna leave the UK. Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
You know what? That will probably happen at some point.
Well,
that could happen.
Remember, it happened before.
They,
they
I mean,
tried to-
England wouldn't. I mean, Britain or the UK wouldn't let that
But
go
I
without.
don't think
fight,
who gives a crap like this person.
I wouldn't
just
mind.
changes the
To
flag,
me,
innit?
it doesn't.
I mean, Iron Brew.
Iron
gonna
Brew.
miss that.
Oh, that used to be
No,
the drink.
no, but they'll still trade with Iron Brew, right? Like,
But it will be more expensive, wouldn't it? Or would it still be the same?
It can't be by that much. Like, there's only so much it
So
profits.
much.
But you know how cheap we are, man. If 50p more, nah,
No more.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
That used to be the drink when I used to go to
Yeah, every
Max's.
time we used to go to yours, I just remember like, where's the iron brew?
Slime.
Brew,
Salami as
Pepsi
well.
Max.
Right.
That's
Your
the
mum
one.
made excellent food. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
she's probably the
too.
best cook I've ever known.
It was the Russian food, the Afghan food, just
She
anything. And the cakes your mum made, the
Cake.
Oh
layered
my!
cake.
Oh yeah, I know you're
Love
about.
those
I still
dark ones
do.
and light. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
too nice.
So good, so good.
It was very good one. Oh,
It was
God.
just adorable.
I'm
I
just
miss-
so lucky because she can cook so many different styles and like across
Yeah.
different cultures. It's just
Yeah.
amazing, man.
You got to learn how to do all that, Max. Have you learned any? Have you learned?
Soon come.
Yeah, man.
What do
Ah,
you
but-
make? What can you make so far?
What me? What
Yeah.
can I make?
Yeah.
The most I've done is pot noodles.
Oh,
It's because
Yeah.
when it comes to food, I only eat like stuff like pot noodles or I don't know canned sausage and beans, or I'd put like stuff in the oven like nuggets or pizza. I never really try make
Oh,
anything.
you put the stuff yourself in the oven because I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you like for yourself
At
make
least you do
something
that.
kind of easy to do.
I
like,
can't even do
quick
that. I
time.
just microwaves my boy.
Oh,
The microwave.
I
You
know.
know
You don't have to
use
work
it.
the oven. Sid, you want to
oh
lift it?
my!
Yeah, I don't use the oven.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's not
our
that
oven is- it's
I
not
should.
that
I
hard.
should.
You
I haven't. Like, I haven't.
I'm
tried
so
to.
sick. My mom's always like, I feel like he's just gonna accidentally burn the house down without
I
realizing.
have. No,
When?
no, I haven't.
No, you haven't.
It's just like I burn toast when you're not there, and I have to. Oh my god! Just get the towels in. Fly the.
Oh,
No, because the alarm comes on.
No, you've got to
and
make
nobody's
sh-
in the house. I'm
Oh
like,
my
shit.
god.
I'll sort it
It's such anxiety when that happens and no one's in.
Yeah, no, because I feel like what if a neighbor knocks? I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, like what they're gonna do? What if they think we're gonna,
It's calm.
Or the anxiety of thinking, oh shit, what if like mom comes back or something?
Yeah, burnt toast. I don't even think it doesn't even taste that bad. To be fair.
The toast around your house was always so good. That's like
Mom is quite good at the toast.
Yeah, man,
She's a
yeah.
toast expert.
I
Like,
just
I-
remember waking up in the
Yeah.
morning and looking forward to eating, man, because I know that it was gonna be that
It
beautiful.
was the way she did it.
Yes,
She
we
put
should-
the butter.
I try. I make toast, but like
it's not the
I'm like,
same. It's not the
nah,
same.
tomorrow, mom, please.
She does it in such a way where it's still fluffy and
Yeah.
weird, man. It's
when I put the butter in, I'm like, it's okay,
Good,
but
man,
it's
it's so
you can
good.
just see that it's the butter's forced on. Whereas with mom, there's something about it glides on.
The
it's
toast master.
fluffy. It's just
The milkshakes. I don't have Nesquik anymore. No.
Oh yeah, we used to make milkshakes before watching films at
Yes,
night.
we did. I was my fault. I remember I taught you guys to put whipped cream at the top.
Yeah.
And sprinkle the
obsessed with that.
chocolate on top.
I
Sid, you
I
used
think
to be
I
obsessed
think
with
I think it
that.
was like evolution. I started just eating
It was just
from
a
the-
late
I
night
sprayed it
thing.
into my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was great that you just get a big mug of milk and like make the
I
milkshake
still got
with
Nesquik.
the chocolate.
I don't still use it anymore.
It's not our vibe, but no, it's. I mean, to be honest, it's still a vibe.
I'll do it.
Or hot chocolate. Basically, we'd make hot chocolate, whipped cream,
Yep.
just delightful. I'm sorry, but especially in the cold season, that is what you need.
Nah.
It puts you to
100%.
sleep. Wholesome.
Tron Legacy. That was cool. He showed me. That was a good one. I rate that. He's just like what?
What film was it?
Tron Legacy.
Tron Legacy. Okay.
Good film, man. You remember Max?
Did we watch it together?
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
You introduced me to it, and you just told me the story because the story was so convoluted.
oh.
Did you
I only
have to
remember-
say?
I only remember watching Kick-Ass. Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that was my fault.
that's
You guys
yeah.
weren't meant to watch
That's inappropriate.
that.
the thing is, I've watched by that age. I've already watched stuff that was like
Yeah.
100 times worse than that. I mean, I told Sid about the film, The Raid. 100% you should watch it.
Yeah.
What's it about?
I was supposed to watch it
A
yesterday.
raid?
And then
The
I
Raid.
watched-
It's
Yeah,
it's
basically, I
it's-
had to. Oh, yeah, you explain.
Okay.
it's nowhere near meant for like the age group that we were at back then. But so it's a SWAT team
Okay.
that's going into this like abandoned flat. It's got like 40 floors or more, and like in
Okay.
each floor there's like a bunch of corridors filled with like just criminals that live there, and they all work for their boss who
I've
lives at the very
seen
top.
The Raid.
I've seen it.
Are they all Asian?
It's one. It's
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
There's two-
yeah,
there's
I've
the second
seen
one
it.
as well.
Yeah.
And-
It's like
Good.
I've seen
And,
that.
they
That
all
is
start,
actually.
like-
You watched that at what age?
I never
Like
watched
when
it.
I was like 10 or 11,
Okay.
Yeah, at that age you would be like, that's a bit much.
it
But
was
that's a good film.
Sick, though.
it was
I need to-
so good though. Like the first time I ever watched it, I was just like, "Raw, this is mad," you know, because
Yeah.
the effects, like I just didn't understand how that worked. I thought they actually killed the people, you know,
They're dead on camera.
like they paid the actors to die. It was like, why would they do that? Why would they go there?
Yeah.
That's what I thought back then. But
Fair
yeah,
enough.
man,
It looks
it's
so
a really
realistic.
good film.
They paid
No,
the
I
actors
was
to die.
I will watch it soon. I was supposed to watch it yesterday because I was
Mm.
looking for a movie for my parents to watch. 'Cause they
Oh,
want to watch a movie.
mum's become such
Oh,
a
you know,
film
Showbox
mate.
type app. You know that kind of
Showbox.
thing. You know, like one of those like apps which are like for like illegal movie streaming.
Yeah, basically one of my friends have.
Oh,
You know what I'm about?
I
Yeah,
think
we
so.
have one of those called
Oh shit, I
Plex.
shouldn't be saying this.
Oh, we
Otherwise,
could give it
the
to
SWAT
Max
team's
at
gonna
one
come in
point.
now, boys.
Basically, you basically download
Yeah,
Plex.
so I was looking for it. I thought we had the
and my
raid. I
friend
saw
downloads
it.
films on
I saw
there.
we had the raid for my
Yeah.
parents.
Was the
But
raid
then
on there?
There's the raid 2. So, but I remember my
The
parents were
Raid
like, let's
2 is really good
yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
And,
You should
and
watch
then my parents were like, "Oh, 1917, let's watch that instead." I was like, "Oh, okay, might as well watch that." Sorry,
Okay.
but it's such a good film. 1917, that's a good film. Watch.
Is that the one with the World War One and they're running?
Yeah, it's really good.
And
man.
it's all in one
contin-
take or
it's really
something.
good. It looks like it's supposed to be. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good, man. Very good movie. But I'll watch the raid. But yeah.
Yeah.
You watch 1917, I'll watch the raid. Yeah.
No.
and that reflects the relationship. It just does.
I mean, you'd rather him be honest.
Yeah, you gotta be honest. At least he's honest, Max. Max is honest, man.
Yeah, he's an
Yeah.
honest man.
Compared to other guests I've had on this now, joking.
He's just glaring
Oh,
at me.
whoa.
Shit! Oh,
Oh,
shit!
yeah.
You just punched me in the face. You're protecting Jude's reputation.
Did that hurt?
No, I'm joking.
No, Jude was really nice.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we could have
Dude is
both. Like,
he's like the holy figure at our school. Like,
I
no
told you
one
what
can
I
touch
say. I
him.
wasn't just bigging him up.
He was talking about it. I was
I
like,
wasn't
is this
just
your
bigging him up.
boyfriend said? It's like...
It's just he's
I
got
just-
that thing about him that everyone loves. Like,
That's what I said.
He
man.
is
it's
I-
just
actually
like
I-
Sid, but he's not as dopey as Sid. He's like the intellectual level
wow.
version.
Yeah,
of
he's
Sid.
very sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. She's a Man United fan as well. He's basically me, but better.
He's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, well, we've got 9 minutes left on this podcast because I need to find a way to distribute this podcast because the thing
Okay.
I use for this,
Mm.
I need to pay for like more storage space. So
What,
I'm
for
gonna
what?
for the how I how I like easily like distribute between Spotify, iTunes. There's like a whole podcasting like maker you have to do. Like there's a whole business to this shit, man.
All right, calm down.
Whoa,
There's
sorry,
a whole business through this.
Yeah,
Ruthlessness.
but if I
Sid the
want,
businessman.
It's
but-
okay, Sid.
but
If you're
then
running out of money, I'm here. It's fine.
that's true. That's true.
Actually, you'll be paying me, bitch. You got a student loan, right? Oh, no, JK.
student loan, yeah.
No, JK.
I remember one time. This is just random, but screw
Yeah,
it.
yeah, go for it.
We were eating at a Dixie on Soho Road. Me and Sid. It was just after
Oh, here we go.
it was just after English exam, end of year 12 ones.
Yep.
And we saw the one and only Dada Saeed walk right by.
My dad.
He walks right by, and obviously I didn't notice at first, but then Sid, he was looking towards the glass where like you can see outside,
Yeah.
and he just got so gassed. He was like, "Oh my God, it's for that! It's for that! It's for
I got-
that!"
I got what I got.
It's for that."
Cute.
And so we quickly got up, we took a food, we went outside, and we just saw him like he was pretty far ahead of us now,
Yeah.
and we just saw the back of him walking away, and Sid was like, "Oh my God, it's him! It's him!"
Like,
And I was
they
just thinking, well, like it's a bit too much, you know what I mean? We could see him anytime.
It
We
wasn't
see
even
him
like
every day. What's so
it
special
wasn't even
about
like
seeing
the,
him
it
now?
wasn't even like the dad. It was like catching him in that habitat. It was like a Pokemon. It wasn't even that my dad was. It was just like I found
You
him.
just called down a Pokemon. Okay.
he watches it. He's like, oh, shit.
Actually,
Sid,
I
what you
can
said?
imagine what you were like.
No,
just
because I was joking.
unnecessarily
I was
happy.
making a long running joke like, oh, why if I see my dad in Soho Road one day and I did it.
Yeah,
so
you
I just,
kept
that's
on
why I
saying
got
Oh,
gas.
so you got gas
That's
because
why I got
it
gas.
actually, it
Because the
actually
joke was
happened.
fulfilled. But then I was
The
like,
joke.
then it just looked weird to Max.
He's like, why is
Oh.
he happy? It's just your dad.
There's so many weird moments from Sid's. I've got too many videos of him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
School
yeah.
memories.
What's he
Yeah.
like in lesson?
In lesson, he's just quiet. I didn't sit next to him at all though, so I don't know. I don't think I had the chance to see what he's actually like. But
Max in English is funny. Man.
oh,
you
let's
the
not
joker
talk
of the
about it.
class.
I'm not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
joker.
yeah.
Okay, maybe I am.
You're,
But
you're unintentionally the joker, but you
Yeah.
not saying anything when.
it's just
the
my
te-
personality. Like there was this one teacher.
Have we told you about the American English teacher? Have I
No.
told you about this? He's got like an American accent. I don't know if I could do an accent.
Okay.
of him.
I hated him so much, man. That's
Max, you do an accent, please, for.
I can't do American accent.
He used to be like, you know, when he's trying to relate to the kids, he's like, "Have you guys watched MTV Cribs back in the day?"
I used to be a jock.
Like, he sounds like that. Yes, he sounds like that, but he's got like a sweater. He's like
Like,
a nerd.
it's
Tell him
so-
he's a
it's
nerd.
so
Like,
weird.
yes. But he's a respect. I respect.
So
Whenever he used to ask me a question, like
Yeah.
on purpose, just like piss him off, because I knew whenever he asks a question, he wants an answer, like a specific one or just any. And every time he chose me to answer, I just like before he could even finish the question, I'd just be like, I don't know, sir. I don't know. He'd keep pushing me, and I'd just keep saying it, and he knew that I was doing it on purpose, which made it even better.
Yeah.
And he just give up eventually, and just those little things that pissed him off. It made my day.
It's always like Jude's reaction. It's like he always turns around, he looks at everyone like, what's happening here? Because he doesn't want to laugh for the moment.
I remember one day as well, I slept in his class, and he just kicked the table to wake me up.
Oh shit, yeah, he did.
everyone bigged it up, but like I didn't even know what happened. I just look up, he's standing there.
It looks so weird view.
And then he did he say anything? I don't know if he said anything.
Get back to work, like concentrate.
He said you're not getting enough sleep, blah blah, and then he turned around, and I just put my head back down and carried on. Like, I just hated that guy. Yeah.
American teaching English literature. Interesting.
No, one day it was dreadful, man.
He used to just talk loads and loads and loads. Like it was a university lecture, but it was so long, man.
And you're just like, I can't relate.
I was like, okay, we get it. About was it Oscar Wilde?
He was just passionate about what he wanted to do. Oh. What's his name?
Dr. Teep.
Doctor what?
Teep. He's the only one in our school who's called him the Doctor.
Doctor. Right.
Well, okay. I think we're gonna end it there then. Thank you so much.
That was wonderful. A reunion.
We'll stop the recording, but we'll still talk after.
Yeah, we can still talk after.
That's one.
No.
No,
that switch of tone.
Just joking.
There's no ways. Okay, if you made it to the end of the video, you're a legend. Download this episode on Spotify.
You're a legend. You're
iTunes.
Punk.
It's not on iTunes yet. I need to find a way. Spotify, Deezer, and Google.
What is wrong with your
podcasts.
eyes?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna end it before you shits.
No, like
you just go sleep with his eyes open.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no.
See, it is true.
Yes, you do that.
When did you see me?
No,
do
I've
this?
seen that. Basically, one time Max woke me up one time because I think we were watching film. We just all fell asleep on the floor, but I was kind of like half asleep, and Max kind of woke up really scared, and he goes, "Kazal." I'm like, "What's going? Is everything okay, Max?" And he's like, Sid's asleep, but his eyes, and I'm like, what? And I turned.
Were you that scared?
It was actually a little.
Bro, it was the first time I've seen. It was weird, man. You've got a weird face. You don't understand.
Oh my days.
No, we just looked, and it was like not your eyes aren't fully closed. It's like a weird slit, and you still see the pupil of your eye.
I was in the middle of waking up. I think I was just
no, you weren't.
You were snoring a little bit. We were just like, and I was trying to close it, and every time I tried to close your eye, it would just open up.
Maybe it's like this weird, like little elastic, like the eye dust. Maybe to keep it up.
No, the eye dust. No, you just sleep sometimes with your eyes slightly open. It's
that's,
a normal
that's
thing.
The only time I've done that. Like that's.
No, you've done that. How would you know as the person asleep?
Because I know. Because I wake up normally. I just waking up with my eyes.
No, you can still wake up and have your eye a little bit open.
Nah,
you can't see when your eyes closed. No, like when your eyes still open.
Because I'm used to when you sleep in the same place a lot, then I get used to it. So you sleep better. Whereas obviously when you sleep over in Max's house, is like sometimes I just can't get used to sleeping. Okay, sick.
No, I do remember.
It's harder to sleep in different places.
He looked so scared, and I was a bit like, I've never actually looked at Sid like that asleep, so I was like, that was a bit odd for me, but.
What were you looking at me like? Oh.
No, we were
watching. Off by like waking you up in a weird way.
Like sitting in the living room on the floor, and we were just kind of just napping. But we were watching a film, but we all got tired. And you were always the one who fell asleep first, so.
Basically, I sleep better in my own bed. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
But I love that bunk bed. So.
The bunk bed was the best.
The bunk bed.
I've still got it.
No, we threw it away long ago, I think.
No, it's for children. That so.
Oh, really? Yeah. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for listening.